Hello, my friend of karmic affinity. Have you ever woken up on a morning when, despite having had enough sleep, your body still felt as heavy as lead? You open your eyes, look up at the ceiling, and the first sensation that hits you is not the joy of welcoming a new day, but an invisible, lingering exhaustion. You drink coffee, you stretch, you try to drag your body through the long day. Everything functions, work gets done, but deep down, you know that a flame of life force was extinguished long ago. You are not truly living. You are merely holding on to exist. Try to look back. We are living like modern machines, plugged in and running continuously 24/7, without ever truly being powered down for meaningful rest. We take better care of our phones than ourselves, worrying when their battery is low, yet ignoring it when we ourselves are depleted of energy. But my dear friend, what if I told you that your body is not broken? It has not betrayed you. That exhaustion is an urgent whisper. Your body is trying to tell you, please stop. Please breathe again. Please reconnect with life. Today, join me in listening to that silent call. Breathe is the sacred bridge of life. Before we enter the practice, I invite you to step into a different space with me. Temporarily forget dry medical concepts. Look at the life happening around you. Observe a newborn baby sleeping soundly. You will see the baby's belly rising and falling, rhythmically and deeply. Or look at a cat lying in the sun. Its whole body is absolutely relaxed. Its breath as peaceful as a melody. They breathe without effort, without trying. Their breath is one with the rhythm of the universe. We humans, ironically, are the only creatures on this planet who forget that natural way of breathing. As we grow up, worries, pressures, and calculations cause our breath to become shallow, short, and stuck in the chest. We breathe only to maintain survival, not to nourish life. In the wisdom of Buddhism, breath is not just air entering the lungs. Breath is qi. It is energy, the only bridge connecting body and mind. You cannot heal the body if the mind is racing, and you cannot settle the mind if the breath is hurried. The exhaustion you endure is not an enemy to be destroyed. Exhaustion is a sign of disconnection. When we restore our original breath, we are performing a sacred act. Sacred here does not carry a religious or superstitious color. It means wholeness, full presence. When you inhale with all your attention, you are inviting life back to its home. You are mending the rifts between the physical body and the soul. That is the first and most important step of all healing. The energy wound when breath is pushed to the chest. My dear friend, try placing one hand gently on your chest and one hand on your belly. Observe which place is moving more as you breathe. If you notice the breath only fluttering in the chest, short and rapid, then that is the sign of an energy wound. When we face pressure, anxiety, or fear, the body automatically activates primitive survival mechanisms. It pushes Chi up to the chest area to prepare for the fight or flight response. But in modern life, these pressures never end. We unintentionally lock the breath in the chest throughout the long day, leaving the nervous system stuck in a state of perpetual red alert. When the alarm siren never turns off, the body never receives the safety signal to switch to rest and self-repair mode. In Eastern traditions, the root source of life force, also known as the dantian, is likened to the power of a dragon lying deep beneath the abdomen. When the breath is pushed to the chest, that dragon is starved and the flow of energy is interrupted, leaving you feeling precarious and hollow. Understand and have compassion for your body. Your body is not weak or sickly. It is simply utterly exhausted from having to stand guard in a state of vigilance for far too long. The daytime breath ritual, reestablishing internal order. Now, I invite you to temporarily set aside all rational analysis. You do not need to try to believe what I am about to say, because your body possesses its own wisdom. It will confirm the truth through the sensations of peace you are about to experience. Choose a firm and comfortable sitting posture, keeping your spine gently straight, like a rising bamboo tree, but relaxing all the surrounding muscles. To begin the grounding ritual, place your right hand on your lower abdomen, where the source of life force lies sleeping, and place your left hand on your chest, where your heart is beating. This touch is the first greeting, a signal telling the body, I have returned. I am here fully with you. Compure. We will practice a special breathing cycle. 4, 4, 4, 6, 2. This is the code to unlock the parasympathetic nervous system, shifting the body from fight mode to rest and recovery mode. Close your eyes and begin with me. First, inhale very slowly through the nose for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your belly expand gently, pushing into your right palm, as if you are filling a vessel at the bottom of your body with fresh energy. Do not just breathe air into your lungs. Imagine you are breathing life into your very roots. Next, hold the breath for 4 counts. In this suspended silence, precious oxygen is spreading, soaking deep into every blood cell, awakening the weary parts of the body. This is when the energy exchange happens most powerfully. Now, exhale very slowly through the mouth for 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the breath flow out like a light mist. This is the most important step. Lengthening the exhalation is the key to calming the heart rate and lowering blood pressure. Feel your shoulders drop, your jaw relax, and every invisible burden casting off with the breath. You are clearing the trash from the house of your mind. And finally, hold the empty state for 2 counts before starting a new breath. Listen to the absolute stillness in this moment. That silence is not a meaningless void. It is the pure space where healing begins to ignite. Continue to maintain this rhythm, inhaling freshness, holding nourishment, exhaling worries, and resting in stillness. Can you feel it? A cool stream is starting to flow again in the dried-up creek. The tightness in the chest is gradually vanishing, yielding to a softness and warmth spreading from the abdomen. When you perform this ritual, you are doing a great work. You are reestablishing order for your inner world. You are telling your nervous system, everything is okay. We are safe. And when the body believes it is safe, it will automatically activate its miraculous recovery ability without any forced effort. Trust your breath. It is the wisest guide leading you back to balance. The 21-day commitment, nourishing persistent healing. My dear friend, the feeling of relief you are experiencing right now is real, but please do not mistakenly believe that comprehensive healing will happen overnight, like a flash of magic. We have spent many years accumulating stress in the body, so the nervous system also needs time to relearn how to let go. Healing is not an instantaneous destination, but a process of persistent osmosis. Imagine this like you are nurturing a fragile seedling. You cannot use your hands to pull the tree up, to force it to grow fast, as you wish. That violent action only breaks the roots. The gardener's task is to patiently water the tree every day, whether it is sunny or rainy, even if flowers are not yet seen immediately. Therefore, I invite you to make a small but sacred commitment. Maintain this breathing ritual continuously for 21 days. Please do not view this as a pressure. See it as a gentle discipline. Each time you return to your breath is a drop of cool water you pour onto the seed of life force within. Be patient and let time do the rest of its miraculous work. The pre-sleep ritual, releasing and transforming. As a long day closes, we often carry a lot of invisible trash into bed. These are words we didn't take back in time. Anxieties about tomorrow, or emotions tightly compressed in the chest due to work pressure. If you go to sleep in that mood, sleep will only be an exhausted escape, and you will wake up with a feeling as heavy as when you lay down. Therefore, this pre-sleep breathing ritual is not just for relaxation, but to fully digest today. You don't sleep to escape the day. You sleep to digest it. Begin this ritual when you are lying warmly in your blankets. Turn off all the lights, letting the darkness gently embrace you. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and we will perform a special breathing technique. Inhale 4 counts. Exhale 8 counts. Why does the exhalation need to be twice as long as the inhalation? My dear friend, when inhaling, we activate the sympathetic nervous system, helping the body stay alert. But when exhaling, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and letting go. Lengthening the exhalation is how you send a powerful message to the brain that the danger has passed. I am safe to let go of everything. Begin with me. Inhale softly through the nose. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine you are gathering all the fragments of emotion from the day, the irritation, the sadness, the disappointment. Do not reject them. Gather them with your breath. And now, exhale very long through the mouth, like a sigh of relief. Grimokeal, firmoke, new, dermoke, remoke, grimoke, newnoke, mu, su, mu okai, sake, dermoke, si, ek. Imagine those emotions are following the breath out of your body, vanishing into the vast night. Repeat again. Inhale. Tremoke, accepting today as it is. Exhale, letting go of the attachment to things that did not go as planned. Feel your chest getting lighter, the space in your heart expanding. Continue breathing. Inhale. I am grateful for this body. Exhale. I forgive myself and others. In this process, if there are tears or a surge of emotion, please just let them flow naturally. That is a wonderful sign that the compressed ice blocks of emotion are melting. You are digesting. Unspoken sentiments. Do not suppress them. Let the night and the breath do their work of cleansing. When you perform this ritual, you are clearing the house of your soul before closing the doors for rest. You do not bring the trash of the old day into the dreams of the new day. You return to the body, its original clarity, so it can perform the miraculous work of regeneration and repair throughout the long night. Breathe until you feel your eyelids heavy and your whole body gradually sinks into infinite peace. That is when true healing begins. My dear friend, the journey of discovering and awakening the doctor within concludes here for today. Before parting, I want to invite you to contemplate a great truth of human existence. The journey of a person begins with a first breath in at birth and ends with a final breath out to return to the dust. Between those two sacred milestones of life and death, the breath is the only string anchoring us to life, the bridge connecting us to the vast universe. We often run far and wide, seeking miraculous remedies in distant horizons, unintentionally forgetting that the most precious treasure was already placed in our chests from infancy. You do not need to become someone else. Do not need to strive to find anything more outside to be healthy. Engrave this simple yet shocking truth in your heart. You were never far from healing. You simply forgot how to breathe. Each time you consciously inhale, it is a small rebirth, inviting new life. Each time you consciously exhale, it is a small letting go, casting off what is old. The breath is the greatest teacher, always patient and tolerant, waiting for you to return at any time to pass on the secret of serenity. If this video has been a peaceful stop, bringing you relief and faith in yourself, please sow a seed of connection by clicking the like and subscribe buttons so we can continue journeying together on the path of awakening. Leave a comment sharing your feelings as a commitment to yourself that from now on, I will cherish every breath. May every breath of yours from now on be a miraculous healing medicine. May the fire of life force within you always burn bright, warm, and silent. Thank you for listening and trusting. Goodbye, and see you again in future journeys.